Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and this is episode 5 of my series in which I will try to collect a billion iron ingots. In today's episode, I plan to do a few upgrades to my hammer to make it more effective, and then I will go to the Nether, collect a few more resources there, and come back and upgrade my hammer even further. That is, if everything goes to plan. First thing I want to do in this episode is make a steel hammerhead, and that obviously requires steel. However, I currently do not have what I need to make steel, and what I need is an induction smelter. And using the induction smelter, what I can do is I can use pulverized coal and let me find the exact recipe here. Pulverized coal and an iron ingot to make steel ingots. Right now, I only have one pulverizer, and it's in use, processing some stuff. In between episodes, I did go mining a little bit and found some more iron and some more resources, and all of that's getting processed right now. But for now, let's make a couple of machine frames because I want to make another pulverizer. And then I need to make an induction furnace. Okay. To make the induction smelter, my bad, I'm going to need some Invar. And we can make Invar here with our smeltery that we have. And we can do that by having 2 parts iron to 1 part nickel. Oh wow, that's... Okay, never mind. Yes. 2 parts iron to 1 part nickel. So what we can do is... We need what? 10. We need 10 of it, so we can do... Let's do 5 of these guys and 10 iron ingots, and that should get us just a little bit more than we need as far as Invar to get started. So we can pop this in, wait for that to cook up. And while we're waiting for that to cook up, we can start on our machine frames. Let's just grab some of that. We're going to need some tin and some glass. Okay, so we need, I know we need 2 tin gears. And then we need... I've made machine frames several times in the past, if you can't tell, so I know how to make them. I need a bucket and a redstone reception coil. I'm gonna need 2 reception coils, so let's go ahead and make both of them right now. I'm gonna need a piston, which is something... Can't do that. You know what, let's just make like 4 pistons. Yeah, 4 pistons. Because pistons are something that I will need periodically, so why not make several of them? I'm going to need some flint. I did do a little reorganizing between episodes, not a whole lot, but I have some of my resources organized a little bit better. I know I need 2 flint for a pulverizer. Let's see if this is done cooking up yet. Good, now I can throw in that, and we should get some ferrous real soon. Not ferrous. Sorry, stuck in the past here. We should get some Invar, and then we can go ahead and make our induction smelter. But for right now, I might be able to make the pulverizer real quick. Let's see here. I need copper gears. I don't have copper with me, do I? Let's just grab some. And then, yes, now I can make this. We'll just pop this bad boy right down here. We will clear its config, and I have these 2 stacks of coal, so I can pulverize them. We can get that started right now. Let's see if our Invar is done. It is. We have plenty. So we need 10 ingots. This block will be 9, and this will be my 10th one. So unfortunately, this cools really kind of slowly. So let's not sit around and watch that. Oh, I guess there's not much we can do. Well, shoot. Okay, what else do we need for our induction smelter? Nope. A bucket. Okay, I can make the bucket. And then I have the reception coil. Okay, so all we need to do is wait for this. Come on! Oh, that's not cool. No, no, no. Chase me this way. What are you doing, dude? You're gonna kill yourself. Okay, now we need 2 gears, which should be made like this. And then, there we go. Now we have our induction smelter. What we can do is, nope. And then, that should work. And then I need 8 steel, so let's put in 8 iron ingots. Is that actually gonna output? Oh, is this set is locked? Yeah, it's okay. What's happening is that this first slot here is initially set as locked. That's, I don't know. I don't need that locked, so we'll just unlock it. Now, I need to upgrade my hammerhead because I need to be able to mine obsidian. And right now we have a bronze hammerhead. Let's see if I can find bronze. Its mining level is diamond. We need a mining level of obsidian. So our steel mining head, or our steel hammerhead, will give us that. That means we will be able to mine obsidian. That's what we're aiming for. We need 8. Okay, that's not going too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep real fast if I can. And hopefully that gets cooked up real quick. And then we can replace our hammerhead. And then we can... Oh, in the meantime, what I can do is I can make... Nope. No, I can't. I need flint. Flint's over here. I need to make a flint and steel. Yes, flint and steel. And because I need to start a fire, because if we're going to go to the Nether, I need that. Also, I need to make a pick. I see a witch over there. I need to make a pick so that when I get into the Nether, I can mine the cobalt and ardite, and that's kind of why we're going to the Nether. I want to get some cobalt and ardite. And hopefully by the end of the episode, I will be able to upgrade my hammer even further. Okay, let's see here. Yes, we have 8. Perfect, perfect. And then we throw this in here because what we need to do is we need to make that into our hammerhead. We need 8 ingots for that. That's perfect. Okay, to make our pick, first I need a tool rod, and I need a pickaxe pattern head, and we need a binding pattern. I'm going to make the binding out of paper. I'm not exactly sure how much paper I need. I'm really hoping it's 6 or fewer. I'm going to make the handle out of wood because we don't need anything like super valuable here. . Okay, good. We can put the spare material that we have in here. And the pickaxe head will actually be made out of obsidian because it gives us the mining level of cobalt, and that's precisely what we want. I see that witch walking towards me, and that kind of freaks me out. Okay, we have our steel. Come on, go away. You're really a bummer, man. I don't like that. Go away. Nobody likes you. I'm just kidding. Someone likes you. Just not me. Just not right now. Okay, good. Now we can throw this back in here. Throw our cast back in here. Throw our hammer in. Get our head. And that gives us... It barely upgrades our hammer at all, to be honest. But it does give us the mining level of obsidian. And that is exactly what we want right now. Good, good, good. Okay, now... On my mining level of 12, I ran into a lava lake. And that's actually going to benefit us right now because now we can harvest a bunch of obsidian and it will be really easy. I am going to harvest, I think, 18 obsidian because that'll be relatively quick. It'll give us the... I need 12 to make a portal and I think 1 or 2 for the pickaxe head that I need to make. So... This is actually a super, super nice. Okay, let's... Unfortunately, mining obsidian is like watching paint dry almost, so... In the future, hopefully I will get a hammer that is quite a bit quicker than this. I actually know I will because it's not that difficult once we get to the nether to make a pretty good pick, or a hammer and pick for that matter, but come on. Almost there. Good. I was hoping to see more underneath. Did I get... I didn't get all 9. What happened? Bummer. I should have got 9 there, but whatever. Some of it must have burned. Honestly, even if I don't get if I get 16, I will be fine. I will have enough for what I need. Oh, come on. Now, where should I put my nether portal? That should be my next. I know where I can put it. I like to put it a little bit in an area where hopefully zombie pigmen won't go crazy and invade my base like crazy. Because I've had that happen before. And that's not fun. Stupid bees. I'm having bees attack me. Oh well. I really need better food. Cherries are not very good food. Oh well. We'll deal with it. For now, anyways. Okay, now we have... Where I think I'm going to put my portal is... I'm just going to recess it into the wall right... That's not a good idea. Nope. We'll move it 1 over. We'll move it to be right here. And if I remember right, my portal needs to be this. This is the smallest I can build my portal. Light on fire. Yes. Good. Okay, now at some point I'm going to put a door right here, but I'm not worried about that right now. Even though I will probably get back into this world at some point and there will be zombie pigmen everywhere. Not everywhere, but there will be like 5 running around. Okay, now I need to make that pick. And I believe I can just throw that in here and do that. Okay, cool. Now I can slap together my pick. And this will be able to mine cobalt. I mean, its durability is low, and it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it can mine cobalt and ardite, and that's exactly what we need it for. Okay, before we go to the Nether, I am going to toss my coal in here. Going to toss my resources away. I don't really need that out. I really don't need that at all. So we can throw that away. And then we can throw this back in here, and we can throw our pistons in there. Okay, let's go to the Nether. Oh, I have a door. Never mind. Hang on. I have a door. I thought I had a door. I do. I have a door. That way maybe I can keep out the zombie pigmen. Boom. Okay, who's ready for an adventure? I am. I think. I hope. Okay. Good spawn. Good spawn, baby. Overgrown netherrack. It could have been better, but it could have been worse. The first thing I like to do... Okay. Clearly, I've played... what I did is I removed my world and I kept most of the other files. So actually, Journey Maps likes to keep your waypoints. I was gonna create a waypoint. In the Nether, I always like to create a waypoint for my portals because it's useful. Yeah, let's just leave it up. That's fine. Okay, let's... Okay, yeah, that's... Right now, I guess I'm not really looking for, another quartz, so... If it's right in front of my face, I'm gonna get it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna really hunt for it. There's just too much of it to just turn down, though. I see, cobalt and ardite, which is why we are here. I also hear a ghast, and that kind of terrifies me because I have no way to fight back. You know what? This isn't too bad of a pick. It's not mining too slowly. That's good. Let's see. How much of this do I want? I want at least, say, 10 ardite. No, I don't need that much. Okay. My final configuration for my hammer, I think, is my tough rod being ardite, my head being ardite, one plate being cobalt, and the other as bronze. And then as one of my modifiers, I will have an obsidian plate. Oh wow, that's cool. An obsidian plate and redstone and lapis as my 3 different modifier, or not obsidian plate, it's a reinforcement plate. And once I get my hammer in its final configuration, I will show why I like that hammer. I'll give a quick hint. It's almost unbreakable, so I hardly ever have to repair it. That's always nice. I need more cobalt. I see cobalt, but I really don't want to work that hard to get to it. So let's go over here and try to get this cobalt. I kind of hope there's more behind this. Look at that. I think to be honest, I think I really only need 8. Or not 8, 4, because 4 turns into 8. Because I only need 1 plate made out of cobalt. To be honest, actually, I think I have enough. Let's go back. And then when we get back, I can mine up just a little more obsidian, because then I can make what's almost the final configuration of my hammer. That's good, because that will help me out mining quite a bit. Because right now I have to repair my hammer quite a bit. Its durability is not very good. And on the surface, when I complete my hammer here, its durability won't be that much better, but its traits work together really well to create a almost unbreakable hammer. It's really nice. Okay, what I need is a plate, which is a large plate, which is 8. So let's throw in 4 cobalt, and then I think I need to throw in 6 after I get my plate. I'm gonna throw this in here because at some point I will need nether bricks, and might as well just cook it up. I'm gonna go get me just a little more obsidian because I need 8 obsidian, I believe, for a modifier. And then we're gonna make that. We're gonna slap it on the hammer, and we are going to have an awesome hammer. By we, I mean me. Okay. Why is it so far away? Oh, this looks like a good spot. Yes, it does. Okay, come on, get 8. This is like watching grass grow. My goodness. Well, we're halfway there. Just imagine if my finger slipped off my mouse. That would not be cool. Come on. Yes. Come on, 8. Got all 9. Sweet. Okay, now back. Hopefully all that ardite is not ardite. I threw cobalt in. Hopefully that cobalt is ready. And we can turn it into a large plate, and then we can throw in our ardite. And then we need to make a hammerhead with the ardite and a tough rod. So that would be 8 ingots plus 3 ingots. We need, yeah. If we throw in the 6 ore, like the plan, then I will actually have 1 spare ardite ingot in my smeltery. But you know what? That's cool. If I remember right, this won't smelt up fast enough. Okay, good. Or too fast, as in so fast that it becomes ardite, and then because ardite and cobalt will mix and create a alloy, and I do not want that alloy. Okay, for our mixture, or okay, I think it's called the reinforcement. Let's see. Yes, here it is, the reinforcement. And it's just 8 obsidian and any cast. I'm just gonna make a blank cast. Threw that in the bottom. Okay, that's there. We can. Nope, don't want to use that one. I want to use the blank one. That. I can just throw that in there. Can throw that back. I need the hammerhead and the tough rod. Okay, hammerhead, ardite. I'm super excited because usually it takes me a little bit longer to get to this hammer than I'm about to have. Okay, I need 50 redstone as well because that adds a speed modifier, and I would very much like that. I guess I can throw this in here. I don't need that right now. Okay, if you're very familiar with Tinker's Construct, you know that each type of material used in a tool has traits. For example, the wooden tough rod gives ecological, and that gives it slowly recovers its durability. It's very slow. Steel, for example, gives sharp, which just gives extra bleeding damage. bronze. I'm keeping one of the plates on this hammer as bronze because of its trait dense. Your tool lasts longer when it has less durability, as in, it's almost like reinforcement for when your durability is very low. And that stacks well with the traits that the Ardite's gonna give me on both my hammerhead and my tool rod. My Ardite hammerhead gives the stonebound bonus, and what the stonebound bonus is that as the hammer's durability gets less and less, the hammer actually gets faster and faster. So when I throw that on there, I get the stonebound trait. The sharp trait is gone because it was part of the steel hammerhead, but I'm getting rid of that. So now I have stonebound instead of sharp. Now this tough rod, this is kind of what makes this hammer work. It gives Petramore. What Petramore does is that, and I don't think does it explain it here? Okay, yes it does. Your tool of stone, it literally wants to absorb it. What happens is if you have Petramore, it absorbs durability, as in the durability actually goes up when you mine stone. And this is how this hammer is almost unbreakable, is because as you're mining along, you encounter a lot of stone. So that stone actually gives your hammer durability rather than decreasing the durability. And so when you start getting low on durability, the dense trait helps your hammer not lose durability as fast as it would normally. Meanwhile, the Petramore trait is actually building their durability. So you actually can get, your durability can go up as you mine at times. In the past, I've had my hammer, it usually settles between 100 and 300 durability left. So now do I want my hammer plate on the right side or the left side? And which, that goes in the middle, okay. Let's do the leading edge. I like the leading edge being cobalt. And what momentum is, as you're mining along, if you're mining in a straight line, your hammer picks up speed. And this hammer rocks. This hammer absolutely is awesome. I'm excited. Oh, and I have one modifier left, and that modifier is I've saved it for speed. As you can see, my mining speed on my hammer as is right now is 2.58. After I add the redstone, it will be 5.15. Essentially, it's doubling its speed. Now this hammer is almost in its completely final form. Right now, its looting and fortune is only at 3, but as I mine, that will go up. Or it's only at 2 right now, but it will go up to 3, which is the final stage of that. It's not an enchantment, but a whatever perk. So now we have this guy. Oh, and the reinforcement modifier adds a 20% chance to not use durability. So essentially that, along with dense, when your hammer is really low on durability, it doesn't take very much durability damage at all. Meanwhile, the Petramore builds up your durability, so your hammer lasts, it might last forever, should you mine the right materials, as in enough stone. But I'm glad with how this episode went. I got everything I wanted. It looks like my processing is done. Got a little spare energy. Still got some coal burning. That's good. Got some pulverized coal. Got some crap I don't need. And let's do, how much iron do we have in here? Okay. In today's episode, I managed to build a better hammer and go to the Nether, get a few things from the Nether, like Nether quartz, cobalt, and ardite, and have a good time in general. As of right now, I have just over 3 stacks of iron, so at this pace, it's still going to take me about 1 million episodes, you know, a long time to get to 1 billion iron ingots, but you know what? I'm not too concerned about it right now. We are making progress. And this is Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.